evening, everybody. Rose Thorne here. Today I am doing a react video to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Breathe. So she just completed this live stream, and everybody knows I don't do any kind of stream sniping. When it comes to Chantal and certain platforms that she's streaming on, stream sniping is not a good idea because lately Foodie has been trying to foil all the people that stream snipe by including some kind of flashing or nudity in the stream. So the stream I'm about to react to, she did precisely that. She flashed not once, but twice. Don't worry, I looked through the stream, and I do that with all of her streams just to look for all the naughty parts and know when to avoid them. I note down the times when she flashes, and I noted down the times when she flashes in this stream. The stream went on for over 2 hours, but I'm only going to react to the first hour because the second hour is when she's in her bra, literally in her bra and pants. And I'm not going to show that on my channel. It's just entirely too much. So let me go ahead and just bring up the stream on the screen here. And there she is. So I've got the times down of exactly when she flashes, and I will be zipping past through those because I am not going to let Chantal nail me for any kind of shown nudity. So let's get to, shall we?
Thanks for onions. I like them sometimes. Hi, Adriana. It's a fucking chat. Matt is in the chat. Like, I don't care about his fucking past. He's a person in my chat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why do I care what he did? Like, that's none of my fucking business. It's so intrusive. So just please, like, that's why I'm just saying, that's why maybe people get scared away from chatting in here, because, you know, ugh. Jeez, crazy radishes, man. Sometimes I like pickled radishes, like daikon radish. People that doxed him are the crazy ones, not him. Exactly. That's criminal minded. I find, like, why investigate people like to that degree? That's so weird. I don't know. That's just, who does like perfect? No one. We all make mistakes. Like, even if he did some horrible shit in his past, if he's really sorry and he's changed, who the fuck am I to, like, you know what I mean? Like, who the fuck am I to get all up in his business and judge him? If you knew my past, like, come on. Oh, excuse me. Speaking of my past, 2004, OG. Oh, sweetest angels of the nth degree. BBS angels. Hi, BBS. Alright, so I just wanted to make this Patreon. It feels like you know, my YouTube used to feel like this Patreon does. Like a fucking oasis. I could just go and do anything. Could just go get my nose pierced and just have you all with me and just turn the camera on. And now I have the Patreon, but this feels like how my YouTube used to feel. And so, okay, Baby J, come on over.
It doesn't quite feel like YouTube though, does it, Chantal? Because you weren't just happy having your Patreon and your Twitch channel and your OnlyFans. You have a YouTube channel these days. So let's tell the truth. You really don't want to be on Patreon. You don't want to be on Patreon and have to go through Crowdcast and have to pay for the service of streaming. You want to be on YouTube where you can stream for free and not have to pay for it and not have to pay for the amount of people in the room like you do on Crowdcast. And yes, that is a thing, everybody. If you use the Crowdcast service, the website, you have to pay to use Crowdcast. It's not a free platform. So based on the plan that Foodie is using and the amount of people in the room, she has to pay for Crowdcast. So it's not quite feeling like YouTube, is it, Chantal? Because you desperately want to get back on YouTube, but you are just fighting against the obvious, which is you're never going to get back what you lost. Even though you made a channel on YouTube, it's never going to be monetized. You're never going to get your memberships again. You're not going to get paid per views on the videos. No super chats. You're lucky to have what you have. You have those different platforms. You should be doing stuff for those platforms.
We're here for now. I just want, I used to use my YouTube. What people think I miss the money. Of course I'm going to miss money.
Of course you do.
I would love to support myself. I don't know why people find that surprising. But I also miss the support system I had. And I really appreciate all of you. I would like after party. Yeah, it does feel very after party, doesn't it?
She misses the support system she had. But Chantal, you're a famous YouTuber, right? You're a big deal. That's what you said. You said you're a big deal. You're a famous YouTuber. Well, my question to you, ma'am, is if you're a big deal YouTuber, how come when you get on Crowdcast, you don't have 2,000 or 3,000 people in the room? Like you did on YouTube when you get maybe a couple hundred people, but you certainly don't get 1,000 people. I find that interesting because you've made too many people angry by signing up to multiple paywall platforms, and people are not going to pay $30, $40, $50 a month to watch you on the different platforms, since really it doesn't make sense because you're not really doing unique content for each platform. You're doing the same thing for every platform. And by doing that, the people that were loyal to you, they're just saying, you know what, I don't have the money to support all these platforms. Maybe I'll just go to the reaction channels and watch the react videos, and it's free. You could have kept your support system by putting in the work, and maybe people might have followed you over and paid for all those platforms. But by not providing content and not being consistent with it, everybody's just lost faith in you.
More members here. You can't make the same coin here. No, you can't.
Mm-mm.
Really, but
Nope.
I think I'm almost partnered with Twitch soon. Sophia, Miss Holly. It's not just the money. I mean,
Oh, it's not just the money. But yet every platform you're on, you're not doing them for free. Every platform that you're on, people have to pay for your content. Even on Twitter, you activated the tips feature on freaking Twitter. And on Twitch, even though you're not a Twitch partner, you've got donation links on there too. So trying to tell people it's not just for money. Everybody take what she just said and reverse that. It's all about the money. You got to pay to watch Chantal. She's not doing this for the love. She's not doing this because she wants to connect with people. She wants people to give her money in every way that she can get the money.
I could get by. It's just that just other things are just bothering me, you know? Like, I guess I just feel stressed and overwhelmed. Like, I have. There's, there's this company now, and I'm just like, okay, so I'm having to deal with this now.
What
I'm a
company?
little excited, honestly, because it can be a new venture, but I also realize that it's not like lackadaisical like the other channel. It's like, or like the other areas in social media. It's more like different vibe, you know? But
Yeah, let's just break it down and keep it honest. You screwed off on your YouTube channel. You effed off on your YouTube channel, and you got away with getting paid to screw off on your YouTube channel. You can't do that on the other platforms, Chantal. You have to actually put the work in. I know you've been doing everything in the world to avoid work. You're trying to find every way in the world to avoid doing the work, but you can't. You just can't. You had a good thing. All you had to do for your YouTube channel was just do your live streams every once in a while. You screwed off and you lost your channel. And now you're on other platforms where you honestly have, and I don't feel bad for you because even with all these different platforms, it's still a lot easier than other people who have to go out into the world and do actual work. They got to commit to an actual schedule. They got to wake up early in the morning and go to work and be there all day and then come home at night exhausted and take care of their responsibilities, their wives, their husbands, their kids, their parents, their grandparents. They got to clean the house. They got to get everything done before they go to bed. And that's their life. And even with these different platforms you got going on, you still have more room and more space to do stuff than other people do.
also, I'm just like, I'm always just stressed having to like fight off people who like leech my content. Like, do you think I want to fucking have to like get an attorney and like worry about these fucking people who are trying to like just steal my stuff? Like,
You know, Chantal, can we speak on that for a moment? Can I talk to you about that for a minute? You're very impulsive, aren't you? You're very impulsive. You don't think before you do. Let me give you a different point of view. From a logical standpoint, you are someone on YouTube. You're not on YouTube anymore. You have a channel, but you'll never be monetized on that channel. And I know you're not happy with people reacting to your content on the different platforms. You get very angry about that. Things from the other side. Right now, you're in a position where you need to make as much money as possible. True? Yes. So since you need to make as much money as possible, it's important that the platforms that you're on, you need as much exposure as possible. So even if you have the reaction channels reacting to your stuff, that's still good exposure for you. And you really do need that exposure because you're just starting off on those platforms and you're not doing any content per se for those platforms. So any exposure and any chance that maybe because of those reaction channels, it might be funneling people your way, you need that. You really need that. So instead of raging at the reaction channels and threatening lawsuits and threatening to get lawyers. Just understand the reaction channels. They might be helping you a little bit, and just calm down and let people do the reaction videos. Just look at it from that point of view.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're doing unique, special, one of a kind, extraordinary content on any of your platforms. You're not. What content are you protecting? You're not doing anything special. You're just sitting and eating and complaining and being lazy. So it's not like you're doing something extraordinary like juggling swords on a soccer ball surrounded by a ring of fire. You know what I mean? You're not really protecting unique content. It's your content is it's trash. Sorry, it is. So like why are you so fixated on I'm streaming and I'm protecting my content? What exactly are you protecting? It's nothing extraordinary. So again, calm down.
It just sucks. I just want to watch. I unblocked Dee Dee to ask her that because I had to know. I don't know why, but I had to. That probably wasn't a good idea, but and she said it was most certainly not, I can assure you. So, all right, thanks for letting me know. I didn't think it was, but I mean, come on. I didn't think it was. Why defending yourself over people like this? Oh, Sofa King, it sucks though, man. It should be easier to defend ourselves. YouTube is so weird a platform, like they're so quick to like delete people for the wrong reasons, or like they're just like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Actually, no, ma'am. I don't know what you mean. I really don't know what you mean. You're over there saying YouTube is very quick to delete people for no reason. Even if that were true, which it's not, because there are rules in place. There's a system you have to go through if somebody does something wrong, or you think they do something wrong, or even if they do nothing wrong, that you report somebody. Once a video or channel gets reported, YouTube investigates. They are aware of the fact that sometimes people get falsely flagged or reported just out of spite. They're so aware of that. They've already dealt with that before. But in your case, you have been extremely lucky. You were extremely lucky that your channel lasted as long as it did. Because I can't think of a single channel on YouTube did even a quarter of the things that you did and lasted as long as you have. You broke TOS countless times. Every TOS that YouTube had, you broke every single rule. And YouTube gave you a large amount of room to correct yourself and stop breaking the rules. They looked the other way for a long, 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 long time. And because they did that for you, because they looked the other way, instead of seeing that and saying, I'm lucky because they could have taken my channel from me and maybe I should correct my behavior, all it did was make you more bold and give you the impression that you were untouchable and that they would never get rid of you. You just got worse with the rule breaking. So it wasn't like you broke one little rule and they got rid of you. They gave you a long time to fix your crap, and you never did. And when you cross the line from nuisance to company liability, that's when they had to act. Because what you were doing and the path you were on would have led to lawsuits and bad press for them. And YouTube is not going to let that happen.
No. I have to, like, every single time I'm gonna have to go now. This person is gonna, like, steal my content. Again, this stream I did tonight, and then I'm gonna have to go and copyright it. But the thing is like, I'm gonna have to actually get what's gonna probably happen is I'm gonna have to get a lawyer.
Can I just tell you something that I've noticed about Chantal and her going after channels? Just something I've noticed in the past, and it's true now. When Chantal gets a bone up her butt about people using her content, she never goes after the bigger channels. You notice that? She never goes after the bigger channels because she knows that whoever the bigger channel is, they probably know a lot about copyright claims, copyright strike. They know a lot about fair use and transformative. She always goes for the smaller channels that she feels are weaker. They don't have that big of an audience. She looks at that as low-hanging fruit. She always, always, always picks on the smaller channels because she thinks that they are easy targets. Well, it looks like Mrs. Fields is putting up a fight. You probably didn't expect that. Well, you started the fight, so I guess we're going to see what it leads to.
And so I would have to get so this is what would happen, okay? I would have to get a lawyer.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Which is God knows how expensive, which I could be traveling or doing fucking surviving or whatever else with that money.
Right.
So to protect my income from these people, I have to I would have to retain a lawyer. You don't need a lawyer to send a cease and desist out. You can do that on your own. Just keep on kicking her. She'll give up eventually. Kicking her. What if she makes a different stupid thing? Is it worth it to spend the money though, really? That's what I'm wondering. You know,
Chantal, if it were me, which it would never be me because I would never conduct myself the way that you conduct yourself, but if it were me, and I were in a position where I've lost my channel, my source of income, and I don't know what income I'm going to make off the other platforms, which I've just started. If I had a choice between keeping the money that I have or I might be getting in pocket and using that money, which I don't know where other money is going to come from after that, I think the wisest choice would be just to not sue anybody, not pay a lawyer, just keep the money in pocket and keep it pushing forward. That, by the way, would be survival mode because you're looking out for taking care of yourself versus just being vengeful. But that's just me.
You know what I mean? There's not much they can do for copyright.
Mm-hmm.
That's on us. I know, it sucks. Stop the starbeezing. The starbeezing won't cut the lawyer. I don't even know how much it is, though.
I can tell you this much, Chantal. Most great lawyers cost a pretty penny. We're talking into the few hundreds just to talk to them. That's not counting what else they have to do for you or what the cost will be if things drag on. So again, if you're looking out for your income and you don't know how much you're going to get or when, You might want to drop the whole lawyer, lawsuit, whatever deal.
She's a single mom. She has health issues.
And why is that even being brought into the conversation? Why are we even discussing if Mrs. Fields might be a single mother with children and has health issues? Why is that even part of the conversation right now? Chantal is a single woman and she's got health issues, so why are people using what's going on with Mrs. Fields as a talking point?
So what, I wait for her to get bigger and make more money, and then I make more money, and then I can sue her? Is that what you're saying? And take all that money?
Knowing Chantal, she would probably do that.
Because I can do that. Okay, I'll hold off for a while.
See?
I guess, I don't know. Stream with porn on in the background.
Oh, that wouldn't work. That would not work. She couldn't do that on Twitch. She couldn't do that on Patreon because that's copyright. If you're using somebody else's music or video, and even if it's playing in the background, that's still copyright for Chantal. She's using somebody's stuff. She can't do that. Even if it's not something adult related, it's still somebody else's copyrighted stuff. And she could get sued by whoever the owner was.
I think that's against the.
Yes, it is. It is. By the way, Chantal, even you doing your boob flashes is against Patreon's TOS. Did you know that? Because Patreon, they are for artful, tasteful nudity. You flashing your boobs does not fall under that. So you might want to be careful with that.
Maybe I could just give them a message right here, like a universal message, like. Because that's the living, right?
You don't care about anybody's living but your own. You really don't. So you can drop that act of, I feel sorry for these people. That's their living. You don't care about that. You're angry because somebody was streaming your stuff. It's not about caring about other people and cutting off their income. You're caring about the fact that while you're live streaming, other people are streaming your stuff, and that bothers you. That's all it is.
I know, so what can I do?
Nothing much.
So to talk to a lawyer in Canada, $250.
That's just
the word lawyer.
That's just to talk to them. $250. That's just to talk to them. That's not them taking on your case and doing all kinds of stuff for you, Chantal. That's just a starter. Yes, lawyers are very expensive.
It makes me want to throw up. Like, just even going there over this. And like that person said, like, it's a single parent. Like, as if I'm going to sue a single parent.
You would, to be vindicated.
Okay, well, whatever. Fuck. Alright. So, I don't know. I mean, the only thing that really bothers me, I think, if you guys wait until I at least fucking finish my stream would be nice.
Well, that's what I do. I know how you like to flash your boobs. I know how you get angry at people stream sniping you. So I always wait until your stream is over, wherever it is, and to see if there's any nudity. I peek through it to see if there's anything of note. If there's nothing interesting, I don't even react to you. But I always take note of what's going on because I am not going to get in trouble with YouTube over showing your footage and you're flashing your boobs or whatever else you feel like. That way I can show parts that are YouTube friendly.
You know what I mean? Cover your own names. Represent yourself. Can you do that? Yeah, it's never worth it. Unless it's like a big, like, company using your shit and you could really get money out of them or something. Which probably really fucking exists somewhere. There's like these weird companies on Facebook that steal people's pictures, and I think they use mine for diet pills. Like, fuck you, buddy. Oh, I just felt the cold drop.
Well, that really wouldn't be a successful diet pill now, would it?
Like there's a fucking ghost in here. Oh no, it's just my fan.
Yeah.
Just shut it down. Cease and desist. Well, I mean, it is kind of like I don't know, I can probably really shut it down, yeah. I could find a way, but like the thing is I don't want to waste my time. And I don't want to be petty and like I don't know.
It's not a matter of her being concerned about wasting her time. Chantal has a problem with commitment. Let's just say she wanted to sue somebody. That means she would have to commit to getting her butt out of bed, getting out of the house, and going to talk to somebody. Not once, but repeatedly. She would have to commit to paying the person handling her case. She would have to commit to going to trial and just all these different things she'd have to commit to. And she would have to be on time and she would have to be there. And she just doesn't want to be bothered. She doesn't want to be bothered.
No. It's so annoying. I don't know. It's a weird situation. Wasn't as urgent. Yeah. I didn't even notice before, Jen, people using my content as much. But this is like different. I'm not even on the platform. Like this is like
wrong. You're back on the platform. The Beezer Show. You're back on the platform. You're on YouTube as well.
Do you know what I mean? Like, sage your house. Yeah, I really want to. Let's go buy sage tomorrow. I can't believe I almost went to Montreal.
So you're talking about smudging your house. You would need a buttload of sage to clean out the bad energy in that place, Chantal. A buttload. And it really wouldn't work because the source of the bad energy is you.
I see, Sofa. That's the thing. Like, I feel like I should legally protect myself anyways, especially with a company.
There is no company. The Beezer Show, you own the Beezer Show, but you can't claim to be the owner of the Beezer Show on YouTube. You got the Beezer Show because you were trying to find a workaround for YouTube, but that wasn't even well thought out. If you had thought it out, then Pete would be the CEO of the Beezer Show, not you. And the Beezer Show would connect to his bank account and he could prove that he's paying you wages. That can't be proved. Since you're the owner of the Beezer Show, and it's proved that you are the owner of the Beezer Show, you can't use that workaround, Chantal. You can say that you are the employee of the Beezer Show, but there's all kinds of evidence that point in the direction that it's you. It's nobody else that you're working for. It's you. So you can cut out that nonsense of the Beaver Show.
I should really look into it. Like, I need to talk to my bank. Yeah, man. Just stream naked. Fuck it. Exactly.
Then you would get in trouble with Patreon because that's not artful nudity. You would get booted off of Patreon. Are you sure you want to do that?
The lack of Beezer content. This field chat is full of losers. I literally fucking saw a moron in her chat say that I was doing fucking child porn on Omegle. I want to smash my fucking head into a wall. Like, I cannot. And no, Patreon, I don't want to actually physically self-harm because I'm sure some petty fucking moron will report that comment. Oh, fuck, I hate these people. So,
You know what's really killing her about these different platforms? The rules. Oh, she hates the rules. It's making her steam inside, the fact that she's on these different platforms and having to follow the rules. And if she doesn't, they're not going to put up with her BS. They'll get rid of her. They're not going to do like YouTube and look the other way. They will get rid of her. Twitch is a very strict platform. So is Patreon. They're not going to put up with the nonsense that YouTube did. She's got no pull on either platform. She really, really hates the fact that she's got to follow the rules. She's got to watch what she says. They're watching her. They're looking for any serious mistakes, killing her, that she has to follow the rules.
yeah. Are they in my stream right now? Let me know if she's live stream sniping, and I'll go kick her. Mad, the child porn predator shit makes me want to sue them just on the principle alone. I swear. You just want to be, they just don't want to pay to do it. Well, I don't know what to tell you. That's not really fair. I mean,
Well, in the defense of the people who are not paying for your Patreon, Chantal, in defense of some people that don't want to pay for, say, Patreon, you kind of shot yourself in the foot with that. Because you had OnlyFans, you had people sign up for that and pay $10. And then you moved over to Patreon and you were asking either $10 or $50. So there's another $10, right? You know, you were trying to get people to pay 50, $60 a month to watch you. And again, not giving them a real good reason to, because your content is exactly the same as YouTube. So those people that might be watching through reaction channels, maybe they just couldn't afford to watch you because you were signed up for too many paywall platforms.
you think that's fair? They're doing it free instead of paying. I know.
Maybe if you cut down your membership from $10 to $5, you might have more signups.
She's sniping right now. All right. Oh.
Boy, Chantal really has a hard-on for Miss Fields.
I fucking hate my life right now, and you make me hate my life right now, Miss Field, so I'm gonna make you hate it. You make me hate my life, I make you hate your life. There? Just firing up the fucking computer. I hope that the stream sniping is worth it, because I'm just going to be sitting here with my beavers, and they're gonna help me by recording your stream if they feel like it. If not, it's okay. And meanwhile,
Oh, did you catch that? Did you guys just catch what she did? She's doing her stream on Patreon, and she just was urging the people in the chat room to report Miss Fields' stream. She goes, you can report a stream if you feel like it. So kind of urging the people on Patreon.
going to go on Crowdcast. Hi, Abuser B. What? What is that, mistress? Whoa. Crowdcast.
I know this is kind of like a non-issue, just something in my mind I have to get out. Chantal, I don't know what mascara you're wearing, sweetie, but it's very clumpy. It doesn't look good. It's way too thick. You might want to fix that and get some new mascara. I know it's a petty thing. Sorry, just the eyelashes are bugging me. They're all clumpy and stuck together. Ugh.
Oh. Miserable life. Okay, let's boot her out. Or should I just not?
You know, if she put half as much energy that she has into making great content as she does on monitoring Mrs. Fields and what she's doing, she might actually have some great content for her platforms.
Ginny Pondu. That fucking makes my. Okay, so a person changed their name, so I don't know who they are.
Denied. she's in her patrons, like looking to see where Mrs. Fields is. I can't find her. And she doesn't want the wrong person.
Do I have to show my tags? I'm not going to.
Please don't. Actually, she does. She shows her boobs twice, but I put down the timestamps of when she does it, so I'm not showing the nudity in my React video. So, nanny boo boo, Chantal, one step ahead of you.
Well, it's not me, so don't pick me again. One last chance. Don't have to tell you what. This mascara is really like
Clumpy.
let's start kicking. The mascara is called Bad Gal Bang. Benefit Cosmetics.
Is she putting on more mascara? She doesn't need anymore. It's already too thick.
You have to report the Discord? What do you mean? Who is stream sniping right now?
Not me.
Who's sniping on YouTube? Because I'll do a copyright and then it will get taken down. I don't feel like it though, honestly. I'm so tired.
Keeps getting up here. And it's like, not right now, son. I gotta be careful with showing this stuff. I gotta zip past the part where she's gonna do it.
She's the one in.
So Chantal is telling her Beezers to let her know exactly who's stream sniping her right now, so she can copyright people. But the way she's trying to mess everybody up these days, if anybody who dares to live stream her content, she's gonna try to get them in trouble with YouTube by showing nudity on her stream. Although there's a workaround. You can take the footage into YouTube Studio and just put the blur tool on the naughty parts, and that will fix everything. But still, she wants to get people flustered and make them stop sniping her stuff by showing her chest.
Antiques in her email address. She's crazy. Doing this fucking administrative shit. Oh my god. I just want to turn the camera on and beads.
Well, that's the problem. You can't bees on any of these platforms. You can't get on camera and act the fool and be out of your mind on drugs, smoking the green, doing edibles, and eating them like Tic Tacs, Chantal. Sorry, you really shouldn't have done it on YouTube, but you certainly can't do it on these platforms.
That's all I want to fucking do.
You just want to get high and get paid for it. Ain't no public platform going to allow that.
I need someone fucking clever. I need a team. I need a team. Monday is gonna be so fucking busy. Over and over and over. All fucking 85 of you.
I just zipped past the part where she flashed. I'm not seeing it. I'm not going to let her do it to me.
69 of you. That's a good number to report for sexual content. At least you give me my exercise. Bitch! If you wait until after I stream, and I would care even less if you could add some kind of effing commentary or something transformative.
I do.
Because even though you wrote all in caps in your counter appeal to the copyrights, I know you just did that because you just really don't know the reality of the situation. But just because you wrote transformative all in caps doesn't make it so. Your content is not transformative. You literally just fucking restream my content.
Yeah, but do you want to go to court and have to pay the court costs and the lawyers and commit yourself to the legal system in order to prove that that person is wrong? Do you really want to go through all that, Chantal? Would it be worth it for you? Trust me, keep the money in pocket while you got it. You really don't need to. Remember, you're in survival mode, right? Well, act like it.
And lisp once in a while. How is that transformative? No, lisping is not transformative. So eat shit. Amberlynn! Thank you. And you have been looking friggin' snatched lately yourself. Miss Fields, no one would have an issue if you did not stream live, upload after the fact, and actually react. You will be fine if you do that. Your fucking name is misleading. Miss Fields with a Z to be cool. Miss Antiques in your fucking email name.
By the way, Chantal, I don't know if you realize this, but the more you rage about Miss Fields, the more people you're sending to her channel. You do realize that, right? The more you rage at Miss Fields, the more people you're sending to her channel because you're saying her name and then everybody's going to seek her out on YouTube. You're giving her lots of press for her channel. Oh, definitely. I'm sure you're sending lots of people to Miss Fields. The more you rage, the more press she's getting.
Reacts. There's no reacting. Sorry. I'm done. Let's have fun tonight. Yeah. Stopping your user icon. I know! Stop stealing my OnlyFans shit. Excuse me. Suck my lockmas. Amberlynn is more welcome here than you. Oh, wait. But you're all welcome here. Just be fucking nice and you're welcome here. What do you think the rules are? Just be fucking nice, asshole. Because oh, my new headphones. Let's test them out. Yes. This one. That's how it goes?
Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. She's about to flash again. I got to zip past it. Hold on a minute. Let me just see where she's done. All right. We should be good.
Am I annoying?
Yes.
Often.
What is it now?
It's gonna take 20 minutes for the water to be cold enough, so.
What does it take so dang long? I'll get used to it one of these days. Granny Pondu or I don't want this friggin' thing, man. I don't know. Never mind.
Okay, guys, I'm going to stop it here because after the hour mark, Chantal takes her shirt off and she just has her bra on. I'm not comfortable showing that on YouTube. I don't know if that'd be considered nudity or partial nudity. So we're just going to stop here. We've almost got an hour in. I think that's sufficient. We'll just leave the rest of this live stream alone. Hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. And if you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you very much for watching and have a great morning. Good night.